Everybody, it's Victor. It's time to lead and run here. The Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Thursday, Mosh Pit. I know everyone's super excited for tomorrow when we're going to be doing the TM Trainer Run. Thank you all for making it possible on the like streak goal. I really appreciate it. If your amazing picture of the day submitted here by, I'm going to say Edis Erebos. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I really apologize. Title thread was Drew Invictus logo on my work helmet. Then they also said, found your channel recently. I love the videos. I watch them every night to fall asleep. So I figured I'd paint your logo on my helmet to show my support, ? Yeah, I think that's amazing. And it came out beautifully, especially like just how lucky is it that that's a white helmet? And like, I especially like the eyes, like they came out really awesome. So thank you very much. Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Edis Erebos. I'm posting in the comments down below. Let me know how to actually pronounce it. Happy Thursday, everybody. Let's hop on in and see what kind of run we got going on. Today's going to be 1 Yankee, Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot, Delta, Papa. We've got card reading, good tiers, terrible damage, good shot speed, good HP, and yeah, we got a red candle. I'm down for this. 100,000% down for this one. Even get a crawl space. Look at us, and a penny to boot. I tell you what. Start here as we get double chest in the crawl space. Okay. So yeah, starting off with red candle is going to be very nice because obviously we're not going to be super bound to our regular DPS with the tiers. We can simply throw out the red candle fire and hit absolutely nothing and just waste that damage altogether. But eventually, whenever we do actually hit something, like that spider right there, it will cause a good amount of damage, and we can use it over and over again. It doesn't have a regular cooldown like our usual one cooldown items. It is just as far, and it can carry you as far as you want it to carry you. Let's put it that way. It's very good against bosses. It's very good against pretty much everything, and it can also be used as a defensive option if you want to block projectiles and that sort of thing. So it's a very good room opener as well. Of course, card reading is not going to help us here on the first floor, but you can also use red candle to actually destroy keepers, which are really nice. But card reading is not going to help us on the first floor now, but it will help us on the next floor, which allows us to have those 3 portals, the colored portal. One's going to be blue, one's going to be red, one's going to be yellow, and we get 2 portals at the start for the first 6 floors in the game to choose from. If you go to a red one, it takes you to the boss room, and you go to a yellow one, it takes you to the item room. If you go to a blue one, it takes you to the secret room, and that's going to be throughout the entire run. So there's differing philosophies on how you feel about card reading. Some people love it, some people hate it. I absolutely love it. Most of the people who hate card reading are usually just YouTube watchers who like don't like to see me skip through entire levels. But I do use it. It's kind of like reverse. It's like backwards meta almost. Like starting off with the boss room, you don't have to worry about taking you don't have to worry about taking damage and going through an entire level to dodge, potential damage that's going to cost you your devil deal, when you can simply just go straight to the source and all you have to do is no hit a boss, and that's, bingo bango bongo, get yourself a devil deal. It's also very good for getting into secret rooms. Also saves you keys, of course, if you don't have a way of getting into the item room. It's just overall a very strong item. Going up against Champion Lawnmower. I don't know how that didn't hit that pot. I'm hoping that we get a little bit of extra money here so we can get Stopwatch, which would allow us to have a little bit of extra movement speed. I can't really push these hot bombs with Isaac because it's going to cause damage to himself. So we're going to hopefully let Limehorn... Oh, didn't quite make it. We almost got all the pots. Hey, look at that. We got a Soul Heart. Soul Heart. I tell you what, man. All good. 10 bombs. I mean, there's no excuse for us not to find the secret room. It could be here. There's plenty of ways, places it could be. I'm glad it was here. Need a grand total of 10 cents to get the stopwatch. Make that 8 cents now, which is good. Better. We are going to have to use a bomb here. That's fine for a movement speed upgrade. That's going to get us above 1.0 movement speed. Absolutely worth it. Of course, that would be predicated on us getting 15 cents, but it's not gonna happen. What are you crazy? Getting value for your own money in your own donation machine? Come on now. And yeah, we're just going to be 1 cent short unless there's a penny in here. Unless there's a penny in here. Well, head on down. So no red portal to start, so I might as well go save ourselves a key and we get the D-Twanky, which, you know, the D-Twanky is good, but it's not necessarily great for us in a regular run, especially a run that we need damage and other things for. We get a Sun card, though. That's pretty nice. And look at this. We get a Sun card that actually is comboed with a Sack Room. Now, we could play this very, very interestingly. So if we really wanted to, we could sacrifice our Deal with the Devil chance and go for the Sack Room here and most likely get an Angel deal. Which is what I'm going to do. Because obviously we didn't get to have a fun one with yesterday's run. These are only half of the heart. Ooh, look at that. So we don't have to use the Sun card quite yet. Okay, I'm getting money. No soul hearts, unfortunately. That was a little bit of a mistake there. I shouldn't have picked up that half heart. Because I could have used the Sun card to give myself a full heal and then picked up a half heart, which would have given us an extra tap on the Sack Room. So it's actually kind of a big deal that I picked that up. A little bit of a bungle there. Gotta be careful versus Envy. Envy would, or no, regular Envy does not deal a full heart, but you still gotta be careful. So why am I waiting to pop the Sun card? Well, I'm waiting just to get a room clear here. Like this, for example. There we go. Let's go tap the Sack Room here. We get Seraphim, which is actually quite pogged. Troll Bombs, which we might be able to get a soul heart of. Okay, we didn't. Uriel, I don't care about fighting Uriel here. I only care about soul hearts or 30 cents. You have sense. We get ourselves a little helping of sense here. But now now we're kind of vulnerable to a devil deal, to losing our devil deal here, which is not what I want. You have plenty of money for the shop, however, and as long as we can get through this room without taking a hit, we should hopefully maybe get a soul heart in the shop. Or not. BFF is actually quite good with Seraphim. And there's not even a red heart, so we're only one tap away. We're only one tap away from getting our 30 cents or 7 soul hearts, but the game is so far not wanting to play along here. Yeah, so you can walk through the middle of that room without getting hit, by the way. In case you were worried. Secret room could be here. Could also be here, but I doubt it. Yeah, it's to the left of this room up here, south of the shop. We have plenty of bombs, so there's no reason for us not to just use them here kind of liberally. Yeah, it's gonna be right here. I kind of knew it was here, but I chose not to go for it. Hey, just give us 1 heart, Bomb Beggar. Okay, well, thanks for the 7 cents, but all right, let's go. So what do we want to do here? We want to go back to the Sack Room and tap it now. The reason being is because I don't feel like coming back here to the Sack Room. And also, obviously, if we want to get the 7 soul hearts. If we don't, we still don't want to come back here because it's possible that we're not going to have enough HP to tap it anyway. After a double deal. So we get 30 cents, which is honestly not a bad payout for us. Obviously, I would have preferred to get the soul hearts, but what can you do? So we just have to be very careful against the boss. But given the fact that we have BFF and we also have Red Candle, I'm not worried about this boss. So we can even destroy these barrels, maybe get a crawl space. Would be nice. So good full damage there on Red Candle, and yeah, Baby Plum's baby dead. The red portal, I'm just going to go ahead and send it here. We need to be careful against little Gertie. Gertie Jr., I mean. If we can Blitzkrieger fast enough, which we did, we don't have to worry about her too much. Good job. Great damage there by Seraphim. Perfection, and Old Bandage is fine. There'd be a Tinted Rock right here. I don't actually want to blow up the Temperance Machine. We could actually use it for money. We got plenty of money right now. But we might as well get more, so... And now we're going to work our way back, even though we skipped directly to the boss room, which, again, you could argue that it's counterintuitive because we're going up there. We're going to the boss room with the least amount of chance for a devil deal, right? Because obviously if we could find a keeper in a shop or a secret room or something like that, or a judgment, we could boost our chances to get a devil deal before having to go there. But instead, we're kind of forfeiting that right to do that, or at least that option to do that, by skipping directly to the boss. But I argue that I think it's safer to do so that way and work backwards than having to go through an entire level and possibly lose your devil deal to some repentance BS just to get yourself an extra 2.5% on a devil deal that you're probably not going to get anyway. That's just my argument against that. But while we're getting started here on floor 3, we go on to last week's question of the episode, which I simply asked: did repentance make Brimstone more or less boring, in your opinion? The most upvoted comment came in from Deepak, who said, I think Brimstone is equally entertaining in Repentance in comparison to Afterbirth Plus. However, that might just because I like it. I like seeing big lasers. And I mean, you got hit by that champion. Hit us, huh? Okay. Obviously, Brimstone is my favorite item in the game. I absolutely love Brimstone. It's always been my favorite item and will always be my favorite item. It's just the ultimate... I think it's the most iconic item in Isaac. I think that it is the item that you show somebody whenever you're trying to impress them by showing, like, hey, like this game's the Binding of Isaac. What item do you show them to really impress them? And Brimstone is definitely it, in my opinion, anyway. So it's so much fun to play with, and it's just, you know, it's metal and it looks really cool, and it's just Brimstone. Like, it's Brimstone. So definitely feel you on that one. Second most upvoted comment came in from Spork is back 400. He said, Brimstone was always a boring item by itself, but I love it for the synergies, and I feel Repentance synergies only improved that aspect. And yeah, I mean, you know, for as much as I rag on Repentance for some stuff, I also will give it credit that it did improve a lot of synergies when it comes to Brimstone and Mom's Knife, especially. It's not all bad. It's just that the way that they nerfed Brimstone was nonsensical to me. An item that has stayed the same relatively for over almost 2 decades now, going all the way back to Vanilla Isaac. So that was the real big problem that a lot of people, including myself, had with the changes to Brimstone. Yeah, we can take the D-Sizzle roll here. I'm not going to go in the curse room because I don't want to lose this soul heart. Although that was a little short-sighted of me. I should have bought the soul heart after going in the curse room. What can you do? Also, full clear, by the way. Lol. They quite large and boring map here. And the third most upvoted comment came in from just Slivy, or Clivy. I'm not, or it's Sylvie, just Sylvie. Sorry about that. They said they added quite a few synergies in Repentance to Brimstone, so I'd say they made it a lot less boring. 2 of my favorite synergies are Brimstone plus chocolate milk and Brimstone plus C-section plus almond milk and soy milk plus Play-Doh cookie. The latter makes for a really wacky time. And yeah, I mean, again, there are a lot of good things that Repentance did for some items, not all of them. But adding more wacky synergies to Brimstone was definitely one of them. So this is one of the times where we don't actually want to go into the boss room, not without having a reroll on the D6. It did work for the candle. It doesn't work here. Wow. Okay. So we lose perfection. Not that it really matters that much. And what we don't want to do is we don't want to lose this soul heart that we have, which is always the risk there playing on that Temperance Machine. But Get Backstabber, which is great. We're not... Dude, these shops, man. These shops have been something else. Okay, so we're gonna get a full charge here from the boss. We're gonna have to do this again naked, basically, without having any sort of soul heart protection or red hearts, and that's one aspect that we kind of miss with the red candle. Is not being able to basically insta-dunk these early game bosses here. But Seraphim does deal a good amount of damage, and good enough damage with BFF to kind of hard carry you through it. Get the Pact, which is going to give us, or Divorce Paper, which is going to give us a nice Tears Up. And a Bone Heart, of course, which is kind of whatever. Act of Contrition. It's going to forgive our Devil Deal Precedence if we had one. We don't. And there goes our Bone Heart, and there goes our Rotten Heart. All right, good. Awesome. Showing you the importance of mobility here. We pretty much have to take Active Contrition here just because I don't want to lose. I want to get a Tears Up, but I am going to re-roll the key piece because I have no desire to go to Mega Stand here. And we get Stigmata, which is going to give us an HP up as well as a that's a little damage upgrade, not a big one. And we need to get a full charge before we go into the next portal. That way we have the option to go straight for the boss, and we also have a reroll. That's the big thing there, is having that reroll. So HP is on lockdown. We're good. We're sorted on HP here. Offense, we're still a little lacking because our damage is so bad, but our tears rate is quite good. Thanks to the tears ups that we've gotten from Divorce Papers and Active Contrition. Backstabber, of course, is a fantastic tier effect for us. We've got plenty of money, so this is no big deal at all. We can actually even parlay this vault into a full charge for the D6. Plus, of course, the extremely rare payout of the Charge Beggar happens immediately. So now, with 2 item pedestals there, that's enough for me to consider getting, just re-rolling in that room. Retaliatory hits today or something else. Seraphim, you see here, is doing a very good job at clearing out the riffraff. You can have that room game. With 2 item pedestals that are both trash items. I mean, Sharp Plug's not trash. It's just not something that we need right now. This is too many item pedestals for me to... This is too much value to give up on, I think. And look at that. We get a Glass Eye, which is damage and luck up, and Torn Photo, which is going to max out our tiers. Absolutely the right call there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The only downside is that we're not going to get a full charge now before the next portal, and that's fine. Unless we get a random full charge in here. Now, obviously, we could have taken Sharp Plug, and that would have made sure that we always had a full charge, which that's definitely a case you can make, but I think Sharp Plug on low damage builds is a little bit too much for me to kind of risk. Look at that. We got flying in here, too. We actually might get a full charge here if we're really, really, really lucky. And we are going to get a full charge. Wow. I am shocked. Color me shocked. Okay, well that worked out. This was a fantastic floor for us. Despite losing the Bone Heart against the, it wasn't even against Gabriel. It was the friggin' fires. Super Secret Room could be here, and it is. Back room would have been real nice, but what can you do? Curse of the Lost. Let's go straight to the item room here. Card reading, and Mongo Baby is Mongo great. Especially with Seraphim, because he's going to copy Seraphim's tears every now and then. With plus BFF, yeah, that's That is a lot of damage that we're adding here. Not too often you see me go for a follower build. Most people are confused as to why I don't like going for followers. There's a couple reasons. Mainly because I don't like having my damage trail behind me with the clown physics. A lot of the followers you're usually in control of, but you have to be careful with their shots kind of like trailing off and hitting a bomb or pushing stuff into Isaac, like if you're trying to dodge something. So, and on top of that, I don't like the conjoined transformation in most circumstances. Not all circumstances, but I don't like something that lowers my damage, even if it is, in some people's opinions, negligible. Just to gain a wild shot that is also going in directions that I also can't control. There goes our soul heart. Man, we are doing a horrible job at saving our soul hearts here. And there we are, back to the start. All right. All right. Things would be a lot easier if our shops would not be so horrible. Charge key there, we can use that for something. Soul Eve we can use on the boss if we need it. There's a sack room here. So sack room's interesting, but we don't have a lot of HP. In fact, there's no HP on the floor currently that we can draw from. Definitely want the half soul heart. At this point, we need to be focusing on getting a devil deal over going angel deals. Even with the D6 right now, we need damage. We need damage, we need movement speed, we need flying. And devil deals have all of that in there. Which, I mean, I guess so does angel deals, kind of. Like what movement speed items do angel deals have? I can't think of one. Movement speed angel deal item. Oh, this is just another dead end. All right. All right. Well, the dream of us getting boss rush is now officially over. How does he do it? How does he manage to go a long way every single time? Gotta keep up that watch time on YouTube. Can't think of I don't think the stopwatch is an angel deal item. Ares is not. Yeah, I cannot think of one off the top of my head. An angel deal item that grants movement speed. Got flying in here courtesy of Batwing. So that was very nice. Don't worry about the creep anymore. Now, if we end up getting nothing from this boss fight in terms of a devil deal or angel deal, then we can go and start playing the sack room. We have that charge key as well. Oh my god. Cage is just losing his mind over here. So nice backstabs there. And super. Sure, why not? Might as well just we might as well just take all the HP at this point. So at least with the D6 and the charge key, this is going to give us 2 opportunities, now 3 opportunities to re-roll the key pieces from both of the angels. Now, that being said, this is all hinging on us getting a little bit of HP back, either from the old bandage or fanny pack. Charge key, we're gonna just keep on going over here. And sack room, it's time to pay up. Wouldn't mind getting teleported to the angel deal as well. That'd be totally fine with me. And we get the ladder. Stairway. I always say ladder. I mean, it looks like a ladder, so come on. I'm not going to use the reroll in here, even though we probably could, because we have those other 2 full charges to go. I think it's more value for us to simply use those double charges or the 2 charges that we're going to have, extra charges anyway, on 2 item pedestals, potentially 3 if we end up getting an angel item that I don't want. Okay, so we get that. That's fine. Finally, Old Bandage pays out with something. Not sure how those count as backstabs, but we'll roll with it. 30 more cents here, and we're going to have to fight Gabriel now. The reason why I'm leaving the Soul Heart here is just because I don't want to damage it. Go to the next floor. All right, so we have 2 item pedestals that we can re-roll through now. Milk is okay. Telekinesis is okay. It's not what we're looking for here. We need something more impactful. I'm going to leave this full charge here because I want to go get the far one. Let's just get this walk out of the way right now and save us the hassle of having to come all the way back through these jerk fires again. Grab this heart while we're at it. Now we also have the stairway, which means that this 90 cents that we have is also potentially going to be balling out of control for us. The only downside, the only downside here is that we now no longer have the option to take our portals from card reading. Because if we do so, we're going to lose access to the Heaven Shop. Hypercoagulation. Getting real sick of seeing you. I will take Dead Onion, and I mean Linger Bean. Never mind, it's not Linger Bean. It is Mega Bean. All right. All right. Well, that was not a great floor for us. I mean, we got more HP. There's that. Hermit card.
The Hermit.
Hey, a compass. We get piercing shots. Move my microphone back. I'm sitting back in my chair right now. We get piercing shots, which is fine. You know, it does kill our shot speed, but it's a small price to pay for backstabber piercing. And we're really, really kind of dependent on our followers taking us through here. For now, anyway. Hey. So we're not going to have a full charge for the Angel's Shop, but that's okay. Yeah, so I wouldn't take the red portal on Depths 2 anyway without having a way of getting out of Mom's room, so this is not a big deal. And, yeah. Would love to got the virus there for the movement speed. Apology not accepted, game. There's our Fool card here if we wanted it. We could. I mean, it would give us a way out of a curse room or challenge room or something. No sack room, unfortunately, here. I get so used to having flying. You know what? I'm gonna drop it. Batwing, this is not on you. This is totally 100% on me. It's not you, it's me, but I can't have my unconscious monkey brain thinking that we have flying, and then because we had flying in one instance in the last room, and then like we don't have. So again, it's not on Batwing. It's 100% my stupid brain, but I can't have that happen. I can't think that I have flying and then we don't. Good God. These are some kind of shops, I tell you what. Intruder I'll take. Now we definitely want to have a full charge. Not only going into the boss room, but also, of course, leaving the floor if possible. I'm not expecting to get a devil deal or angel deal here at this point. And we need to focus on making sure that we are managing our energy correctly, our charges correctly with the D6, so we can utilize it to the fullest extent possible in the angel shops. And that includes, but is not limited to, making sure that we have a bomb necessary to bomb the angel statue and creating an item pedestal via the key drop. Obviously, I have no idea how much space we had up here to go to the next next boss. Lots of keys dropping. Take a double card for damage. Don't really need the full card that much. So I have our full charge ready to go. I think it's still better for us to use it in the angel shop than use it in the devil deal, unless the devil deal has 3 just total garbage items. Get an angel deal anyway, as I predicted. Yep. All right. Big old nothing burger of an angel deal. Okay, so we potentially could have 3 item pedestals to re-roll in here. Unless this judgment decides to take all of our money. We didn't. God, we got more HP. Need a lot of that. But obviously we don't want the body. Obviously we don't want the regular basic HP upgrade. Judgment. My God. Ooh boy. All right. So look at that. You get to see the rare BFF holy water interaction. He's behind a holy blue fire, which does a whole butt ton of damage to things. They're dumb enough to sit there. Uncle Holy Water's mega holy water right now. You know what? At least we have piercing and spectral tears. That's good. And backstabber. I would have loved to have gotten some extra damage. Besides stigmata, some movement speed would have been nice. You know, these last 2 days, the game has just really been making us work for it. Of course, with this much HP, we are in we are in 0 danger of losing this run. Ended rock here, by the way. We would have to do something monumentally stupid to lose this run at this point. The Dagaz rune, which I will not take because the devil card is the reverse devil card is a Bible and gives us a free Mom's Heart kill. Not that we need it, of course, but it's still nice to just insta-dunk Mom. Gonna be you, huh? Despite us not having great damage on paper, our tier effects are just slaughtering these bosses. So this would constitute a trash devil deal. 3 item pedestals definitely would re-roll this. And not great, not the worst, not the best. Get D-Bizzle though. Okay, so now we have the option, and we really should go back and get a full charge for the D-Sizzle. I'll come back and get that reverse devil card, because I'm going to go into the curse room. We don't know where the secret room is. It could be here, I suppose. Not. Obviously, having Eye of Belial is going to help our damage a lot. Our pass-through damage is going to be very, very strong. Road card. Oh, there's actually a lot of extra level on this to go. I'm not going to do a full clear here just because we want to. All we're really doing is trying to get the full charge for the D6. That's all we care about. I swore that spider was dead. Gonna hold on to the Dagaz rune just to give us the soul heart before the next floor. That's why we don't use our soul hearts or pick up soul hearts till we're absolutely sure we're done with the level, because this Dagaz rune soul heart would have been long gone by now. Long, long gone. Again, if you wanted to see a good example of how important mobility and movement speed are in the game, look at this run. We've been taking lots of extra damage that we really shouldn't be. Really want to take the red portal. Gonna give the angel shops one more chance here. All right, and that's the last angel shop we take on this run. That is the last. So if I get a red portal from here on out, I'm just taking it straight to the boss. Angel shops have miserably failed this run. Dude, I don't even see what's hitting us at this point. Saw that one. Recall.
Ancient recall.
Red card, death card, and hermit card. All right. Well, the hermit card will at least give us a chance to teleport somewhere neat. Get 9 lives. Funsies. I'm going to go back and take the hermit card so we can maybe teleport if we don't get a red portal. Oh baby. No, you're done. You're done, Angel Shops, you are done. Absolutely cooked. A weird little double shot pattern that Isaac did. He was being slowed by Intruder. Here we go. We don't get a red portal here, so I might as well go to the Angel Shop. Oh my God, is that a bona fide, genuine movement speed upgrade? Do my eyes deceive me? Well, I reckon that is ourselves a little movement speed upgrade. I tell you what. Watch, now we're gonna roll into something amazing, and we're not gonna have the money for it. Watch, I bet you. Bet you all the money I got. Or we die, that's fine too. We can actually get ourselves back in there. Oh, but Gabriel's gone? Lame. Anyway. Yep. Revelation is the best item that we've seen on this entire run in the Angel Shop. So far, anyway. Hey, Hermit card with a big pog play. Look at that. Look at that. Hermit card being a substitute Emperor card. I like you, Hermit card. You're always a bro. You know, always count on Hermit cards. So thank you for watching, everyone. Speaking of big pog plays, real quickly here, go check out the Balatro video that I did yesterday if you missed it. Or today, I'm going to be doing a follow-up video because so many people have been asking for it. And yeah, let me know on that video if you want to see just a full-blown series. I would love to do a daily series on Balatro. It's a lot of fun, and go check out the first impressions. So thank you for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you click the like button, leave a comment down below. And thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. The TM Trainer Run is coming up next. Deep breaths. It's going to be all right. We're gonna make it through one way or another. It's happening tomorrow, whether we like it or not. Don't miss it. See you then. Thanks for watching this video. I'd like to thank some patrons of mine like Emil Caban, Jade Fright, and Christopher Watson. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.